Look up hairdresser's car in the Urban Dictionary and there's one particular model that ranks highly. And that car is the Audi TT. The German brand's two-door sports coupe has long been known for putting its styling ahead of its sportiness, and that's pretty much the definition of a hairdresser's car, more show than go. But now there's an all-new Audi TT, and there's much more to it than just a new look. The 2015 Audi TT has, according to the brand, 3 core aims: to be more sporty, more high-tech, and more stylish than the 2 generations of TT models that came before it. It's built on a new platform and features a grunty new 2-litre 4-cylinder engine producing 169 kilowatts and 370 newton meters. There's a 6-speed manual available in the entry-level models, but the majority sold will feature the 6-speed S-tronic dual-clutch auto. The S-tronic is the transmission in our test car, which also features Quattro all-wheel drive. This is the base level sport grade, but it feels nothing like a base model in any regard. That's because there's quality materials used throughout the cabin, including leather seats with Alcantara trimming, which are also electronically adjustable. Everything inside the cabin is focused on the driver. There's these awesome ventilation controls with digital inlays inside them, and you'll notice that there's no pop-up center screen like you see in almost every other Audi. That's because the music, navigation and car controls all feature in this 12.3-inch TFT virtual cockpit display in front of the driver. It's mind-bending to see such quality graphics in front of the driver's eyes, but it remains easy to use because of Audi's simplified MMI dial system. There are also supplementary steering wheel controls which allow you to adjust things on the move, and there's a new button on the steering wheel for voice control, and it offers simple commands like, "I feel like pizza."
Please say the line number.
1.
Toscanos.
Very handy. And if you want to take your friends to the pizza place, you'd better choose short ones. That's because there's not a whole lot of room in the back seat of the TT. In the boot, there's 305 litres of space, and you can expand it by folding down those rear seats. So, that's the functional side of things covered. Now, let's find out if it's fun. The 2-litre engine is a corker. There's superb linear power delivery, and particularly in the mid-range there's quite a lot of grunt. Audi claims the Quattro models can go from 0 to 100 k's an hour in just 5.3 seconds, and we have no reason to dispute that claim. You'll need the drive mode selector in dynamic to get the most out of it, and the thing sounds pretty amazing when you do have it in that mode. However, there is some techno trickery happening, with the synthesizer pumping a bit more sound into the cabin. Thankfully, you can tone it down in the individual mode because it can get a bit drony if you're at speed. In dynamic mode, for example, there's more rear bias, and there's a torque vectoring system that'll keep things in line if you do get a little bit drifty. That'll happen if you explore the range of the engine and use the S-tronic transmission to its best effect. Using the paddle shifters results in quick, clever shifts that are snappy and offer that intoxicating exhaust blat under hard throttle. If you leave it to its own devices, it does everything you'd expect of it too. Having driven the front drive TT as well, I can tell you that the Quattro is the pick of the pack. There's immense traction on offer, even over rough or slippery surfaces, and it makes you feel more connected with what's going on underneath you. What's not so impressive is the amount of road noise. On 19-inch wheels and tyres, it's frustratingly loud. And while this car is on 18s, as you can probably hear, it's no beacon of tranquility. On bumpy country roads, the ride is quite stiff, and again, it's worse on 19s than it is in this car. Buyers can't option adaptive suspension yet either. The magnetic system used on the new TT won't come on stream until later this year. There's a pretty clear message then. If you prefer a more comfortable sports car experience, stick with the standard rims. That said, this is a sports car, and the firm suspension translates into an impressive driving experience, particularly in the Quattro model. It holds a flat line through corners and the steering is direct, sharp and accurate. It really is quite an impressive sports car. The 2015 Audi TT achieves its goal of being more stylish, more high-tech and sportier than ever before. As for whether it's still a hairdresser's car, well, I think it's a cut above.